You don't know.
Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it's just bringing you the natural hair products that I've bought more than 2 times. Since I've been doing more protective natural styles videos, you guys have been wondering, what's your favorite conditioner? What's your favorite shampoo? What's your favorite this product? What's your favorite that product? And I have to say, I'm still in my experimental phase. I'm trying new things every week, so I don't necessarily have a product that I, love, because I honestly try so much that I don't really get an opportunity to hone in on one product. But I will highlight today products that I've actually bought multiple times. Now, buying it multiple times doesn't necessarily mean I love the product. I will kind of go into detail about each product that I hold up. Is it still reign true? Do I regret having bought it so many times, or did it work for the time period I needed it to work in? And that's what I'll discuss in today's video. Also, through today's discussion, I will highlight whether that company is Black owned, and maybe even talk a little bit about their ownership if it's not Black owned. You guys know I'm very much so about bringing you guys Black owned products. I know some of you guys have really said I'm sticking to Black owned. Some of you guys are like, I'll try what works best for my hair. I'll just highlight what is Black owned and what is not Black owned, just for you guys out there just to be aware if that's something that's important to you. Now, today's first product is a product that is Black owned, and I have probably bought a bazillion times. I mean, this, I'll say roughly, I've bought this at least 8 or more times, and it is the Hicks edges. It's from the company Total Transformation, Hicks Total Transformation, and it's the Hicks edges edge control. I bought a new one because I am running low on my current one. I'm on the edges. You probably can't even see product because I'm still scraping along the edges of my Hicks edges. I have used this, I'd say, religiously for the last 8 years. So I probably even bought it more than 8 times. I probably buy it at least twice a year. I go through, you guys know how important laying down my edges is to me and a lot of my crochet hair looks, especially with natural hair. I kind of can let it, do what it wants to do, but with my crochet hair, just kind of for, my own personal preference, I do like laying down my edges. So Hicks Edges is made by a Black owned company, and it's also a Charlotte based company. I did not know, 100% I did not know that until like a few years later. They were at CIAA. CIAA is in Charlotte, North Carolina. They were here like a couple of years ago, and I was like, why they keep being here? Because this isn't like Essence Fest where all the like hair companies show up. Like, I know Cantu, everybody be at the Essence Fest. CIAA, it be some hair people, but not like that many. But I looked on the back of it, and it says distributed for Charlotte, North Carolina 28273. It even got the zip code on here. So again, don't love it because it's Charlotte. Don't love it because it's Black owned. I love it because it's actually worked. Everything I will mention, I will link down below if I can find it. A lot of this stuff though is more cheaper in your beauty supply store, so if I link a Target or Amazon or something, it might be a little bit higher. So definitely check out your beauty supply stores for a lot of these products that I'll talk about today. And the next product that I've bought probably 4 or 5 times, I will say, and it is the Kinky Curly Not Today Leave-In Detangler. I have a second one because when I'm running low, I always order backups of things that I love. Again, Black owned company. Do really like this product. I think the consistency works better for me than some of the creamier leave-in conditioners, and I have a creamier one on this list that I'll talk about, but this is kind of that consistency. Let me show you. It kind of has a consistency like this, which this consistency works better for my hair in terms of a leave-in than the kind of creamier consistency, the one that kind of look more like your white creamy conditioners. These work better for me, and this is gonna range you about what, $11 at Target, $11 at your beauty supply store. Really good product. Now, to talk about a creamier form of a leave-in conditioner, I used to love the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. This used to be my go-to thing when I was transitioning. I don't know why I still have this. Pretty sure it's expired if I could find the expiration date, because I haven't used this in so many years. I don't know why it has traveled with me from house to house. I need to look into this, but it is that more creamier base leave-in, so it's more that white kind of cream based leave-in, which again worked really well for me when I was transitioning. I have bought this, I'd say, upwards of 3 times. It's really affordable. I mean, Cantu products are really affordable on the line. I wouldn't even say I probably spent more than $8 on this product, and it goes very far. So it was really good for me transitioning as I became fully natural. Just didn't really work well for me. Cantu, not black owned of course, but it is 67% black staff, so you know, does have a huge population of the people who work at Cantu are black. Also another product that 2011 2012 Lia just loved and has so many of right now, it is that Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. It's that coconut and hibiscus curl enhancing smoothie. I think this was in every girl's natural hair kit early part of this decade, or early part of last decade really, the 2011 2012 and all of that. Every time I look on Pinterest and you look up like lists of best products that you need when you're going natural, this was always on that list for your twist outs and all that. I have it so much so that I even have it in the tube form. I have 2 jars because I would go into stores and forget I had one at home and buy it. So I've probably bought this, not even counting the 3 I have in my hand, so I've at least bought it 3 times. I've probably bought it at least 7 times. I used to also get it a lot from Walgreens as well, because Walgreens and CVS used to always have, and they probably still do have, I just don't buy Shea Moisture like that anymore, but they used to have buy one get one free or half off and all that. So I used to kill Walgreens and CVS for Shea Moisture products. So Shea Moisture, again, a company that is not black owned. I believe I said in my last video where I talked about natural hair products, they have 58% black executives, which again, I said in that video, it seemed kind of low for a product that I thought focused and geared mainly on, you know, black people, to have only 58%, which is more than half, but it's still 42% not blacks. But it was a line in a company that I really did like in my early transitioning phase. But now as I've tried more products, you know, I found out that this curl enhancing smoothie didn't enhance the curls as much as some other products do. Now going back to leave-in, a leave-in that I used to kill probably even before 2010, probably like my early days. I used to watch this YouTuber called Atia on YouTube. She was phenomenal to me. She was one of the only, I think, people who showed like the whole, I think she used to relax her hair on camera. She used to do everything, like her straightening, her blow dry, everything, her whole process for her hair really. And even though I never was bold enough to put relaxers in my hair in college, when I was trying to flat iron my hair, I was trying to find the best products, because of course at that time I wasn't using the best flat irons and products like that. So she really loved the Aphogee line. She raved about it. She would do so many videos kind of based around Aphogee products, so much so that I bought them. And the products look so serious too, like in stores. Cantu look, you know, it looks like Cantu, but this look like, oh, this gonna work. Like this isn't like cutesy. This is like real legit packaging. And again, this was when I didn't know what leave-in would work best for me, and it was at a time when I didn't really start transitioning until 2013. So I was really in my natural phase. But this leave-in is a spray, of course. Spray leave-ins don't work for me. They're never gonna work for me. They do work for me if I'm going to straighten my hair afterwards. I don't like to use a heavy, like a Kinky curly knot today when I'm gonna straighten my hair afterwards. That's just not gonna be the jam. But I do like it if it's a straighten day, and there aren't a lot of straighten days for me, so I don't buy and I don't reach for this that often. This is a pretty full bottle. Now if you followed me for crochet hair, I'd say from the very beginning, you guys should be familiar with this product. And this is the Lia Lavon Coconut and Shea Oils Wrapping Mousse. Now again, heavily used in my 2016-2017 videos. You probably won't find a crochet hair review video for me in those years where I don't talk about Lia Lavon mousse. I pulled this up, you see the blue formula, you see all this. This was my jammy jam, and you guys know I found it because I was in my local Food Lion, which is a grocery store here in the South. You guys up north might not have it, but I was in that local Food Lion. Of course, Food Lion's being like a normal grocery store doesn't have like a extensive line of products, but I needed a mousse, so I grabbed this and I latched onto it for those early 2 years of me doing crochet hair. I've bought this, I mean, upwards of 7 times back in the day. Like I would go through this. A lot of people ask me, did it have alcohol in it? Because they're like, I don't want to use a mousse that has alcohol in it. On the bottle, it doesn't specifically say does it contain alcohol, but looking at the ingredients list, I couldn't find alcohol every time I would read it. Like unless alcohol has a different title, I couldn't find any alcohol in it. But I know a lot of companies and a lot of brands highlight when they don't use alcohol because they know that's drawing people in. They know people look for products that don't contain alcohol. So it doesn't explain explicitly say, but again, I didn't have any problems with it because I'm putting it on my synthetic crochet hair. It wasn't really doing anything wrong to my synthetic crochet hair. It's not a product that I ever used on my real hair. I've never tried it on my real hair, quite honestly, but it did wonders those first few years until I transitioned into the next product, which are the Vkillz mousses. You guys know, well, I didn't forgot to mention, Lia Lavon, not black owned, not a black owned company, which I think a lot of people knew that, but Vkillz also not a black owned company either. But I have bought this mousse several times. I even bought a 6-pack on Amazon the last time, or that I ordered it, which is probably like a year and a half ago. So I won't be running out anytime soon, because I was like, I'm gonna be trying crochet here all the time. I might as well load up on the mousse, because it was like 6 for like $27 or something on Amazon, and it was a variety pack. So I have the Vkillz mousse and like the olive oil flavor and the olive oil scent. I have the Vkillz mousse in the, what is this, maximum shine and wave. I have it also in the what is this, curls version. I don't have a preference. People will be like, well, which one should I buy? Like, there's 7 or 8 different Vkillz mousses. Yeah, I know that. I just use them all. I mean, again, it's something that I'm putting on my crochet hair, so I'm not looking for specifics when it comes to my mousse. This one does note at the bottom that it is alcohol free, which again, a lot of body didn't, but I didn't again feel like it felt alcohol-y. But this was, and this is probably what I use on majority of my later crochet hair reviews. Now again, not a product that I've ever used on my real hair, but I think it worked really well for my crochet hair when I do have to run across a hair that requires mousse. Now, probably haven't used this. Have I used it in 2020? Might not have had to use it in 2020, because not a lot of my more recent hairs have required that taming that mousse gives, and it's really been good on its own. Like if I think about soft dread, if I think about those faux locks that I just wore, a lot of my hair has been very low maintenance that I've tried kind of late 2019, early 2020. But when I do have a high maintenance hair, Vkillz mousse comes through. So my next bought multiple times is that Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. You guys, I actually was gonna give up on, like, I loved it, but again, I had made the commitment that I'm gonna try black owned companies. You know, I like the TGIN conditioner, so I'm not gonna buy the Shea Moisture anymore, because I'm going to focus on black owned companies. This Shea Moisture thing though it's legit. Like, this is the deep conditioner. Like, I know I'm not making a favorites video. This is just products that I've bought multiple times. This might actually be a favorite. This might actually be a favorite, because this makes my hair feel so good after I use it. Like, it is legit. Like, I've tried the Lia Lavon hair mask. I still have some more of it. I'm gonna give it another chance. I'm gonna give every product that I've tried another chance, but there's nothing that right off the bat, no matter what, always leaves my hair feeling so good after I do a deep conditioner like this product. So I've bought this again, I'd say 6-7 times. It's just a very good product. And again, Shea Moisture, you know, they've decided, I think since they've been bought by Unilever, I believe bought them, they've decided to go in a direction where some of their, you know, products have changed formulas. So a lot of their products don't remain the same when you change, and then you try to expound into a bigger audience. I think we all know the debacle of what, 2 years ago, when we saw those commercials for Shea Moisture where they were targeting, you know, a different audience. No longer solely black. They were targeting a different demographic, and a lot of people were angry about that. I think they also got angry because sometimes when you do change your demographics, you do change the formula in your products. As of right now, in my most recent purchasing of this product, this has remained the same, but if they switch it up, I'm definitely gonna, you know, toss it. Now, it's a product that's still in the casing, but you guys know I have a whole dedicated video talking about this product, so it should be no surprise that this is on the list. It's that Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Worker. I guess I could open up one so I could show you on camera what it looks like. I haven't needed this product in such a long time. Again, the last few hairs that I've tried have been very low maintenance, but I have this. Again, this is what the smaller version of that Hawaiian Silky Miracle Worker looks like. The smaller version is that 8 fluid ounce. The bigger version is the 16 fluid ounce, so 2 times the size. Hawaiian Silky actually saw my video where I was raving about it and said, hey, we want to send you some free product. And in my mind, I was like, I would love some free I would love some free, you know, money or something like that. I mean, I was raving about y'all's product for the free, but I digress. I took the product back in them days because I was all about, you know, if it's something I'm using all the time, you're saving me what, $8 I guess in purchasing. So Hawaiian Silky, again, used to and again still does work well on some hairs that require Hawaiian Silky. The same hairs that require Hawaiian Silky to me are not the same crochet hairs that require mousse though, and that's why each of my videos is distinctive. Like a lot of times people ask me, will Hawaiian Silky work on insert hair here that I've never tried? I will never tell you it'll work for a hair that I've never tried because I've never tried it. That's the same thing goes with mousse. Hey, I got this insert hair here, will mousse work? I'm not gonna tell you what'll work because I've never had that hair in for a day, a week, or a month. I've never tried that hair. So again, I know what hair this works well for, and I have videos upon videos where I mention this. I've used it in my real hair, I believe, maybe twice. It's a product that has 14-in-1 uses, so it's not just for crochet hair, although it does say for healthy weaves and braids. That's just one of the 14. It detangles. It's supposed to be a good leave-in, supposed to be a good kind of thermal protective as well. So it's got 14-in-1 uses. The use that I really find it most beneficial for is though for making my, you know, crochet hair look healthier. Again, Hawaiian Silky though, another company that is not black owned. Now another product that I've bought multiple times because I have it 2 times here is that Curls Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout Cream. I did and I do really like this product. The thing about it though, again, is creams and my twists outs or braid outs or any of that, it just doesn't work really well, and it doesn't give me the hold I need. I need a gel to really hold my hair in place. And so again, wouldn't make my favorites list just because, you know, it doesn't work fully well. I think I didn't realize it too. I repurchased it because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna make it work. It's the other products I'm using. And then I started learning my hair. That's what this phase has been about. It's been about me learning my hair. When I don't wear my hair out a lot, I don't know a lot about it. But now that you know, it's been out of the crochet hair, I'm getting to know this a little bit better and getting to know what this likes, and I know it doesn't like cream. Probably won't be repurchasing this, but it wasn't a bad product if you are a person who does and your hair does respond well to creams. And same thing goes with the Camille Rose twisting or Almond J twisting butter. I bought this, of course, 2 times, so I have 2 of these. It's just a product that I don't know, it just didn't, again, the same thing goes with the Curls Twist and Shout cream. It's a cream. It's never really gonna do what it needs to do for my hair, and again, it was just me knowing my hair. So that's why I don't feel comfortable making a favorites video as of now, just because I'm still getting to know this hair and what I like. So maybe 2021 I can bring you guys that favorites video, but I wouldn't be my authentic self and I wouldn't be as thorough as I am if I didn't take the time to really explore products. Again, Camille Rose and Curls are both black owned companies, so I heavily suggest you try out the company, but again, make sure you kind of know your hair and don't get mad if the products don't work for you. It might just be that creams in general don't work for you. So again, that has been the products that I've bought more than 1, 2, 3, 4, probably upwards of 6, 7 times. These are products that I've bought multiple times, and buying them multiple times has allowed me to figure out what works and what doesn't work for my hair and the exploration of it. If you guys want to continue to be on this journey of trying new things and seeing what works for my hair, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of this good content that I bring for you guys. Make sure that you have that notification bell on as well so you don't miss any, again, of this content that I bring for you guys. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Me, I no go lose control. Bad man, I feel you.